I'm Cam.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aaron. We're three brothers who lead extraordinary lives.
Because we live and work in our family zoo.
Caring for endangered animals along with a team of keepers.
And helping wildlife conservation projects around the world.
This is our amazing story.
Oh, easy.
This is 1Z3. When it comes to running a zoo, teamwork makes
The dream work.
You got it.
Right, boys, so I have devised this really cool team building exercise. Cameron, you're going to be blindfolded whilst me and Aaron guide you through this simple maze. It's a way of building up those communication skills. We'll try and look after you. Do not trust either of you. Go. So start off, no, don't move. Classic. Big step, that's it. And walk, stop, watch out.
Now straight through.
No, that wasn't forward, that was to your left. What did you kick? You kicked the lion. Okay, you come up to the anaconda now, so walk, stop, that's it. Ah! Turn right.
No, Cam, ignore that. Turn left.
Whoa, which way? What are you doing to him? Come to my voice, Cameron. That's it, keep coming. Good lad, you're fine. Keep going a little bit forward. Cam, right. Oh, watch out.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It certainly does, Aaron.
Guys, don't leave. You need to help me.
We have a team of more than 150 dedicated keepers, staff and volunteers working together to keep the zoo running smoothly.
There's our mum Lynn, dad Craig, Jenny the head of reptiles, head keeper James, Joe, Tom, Simon, Kim, Grandad, Shona, Emily, Steve, Pam, Barbara, Ian, and Aaron, to name just a few.
Thank you for all the tremendous teamwork everyone's been putting in around site. But as you know, we've got a big day on today. We've got so many jobs to get on with, so let's get back to it.
You heard him. Let's get cracking.
Coming up, Optimus the Anaconda takes a bit too much interest in Tyler.
Optimus is currently stalking us.
Cletus, the dwarf crocodile, dives out of a game of musical statues.
And what will camels Mo and Navas make of our sandy work?
The first team task of the day is to give Optimus Prime, the Green Anaconda's habitat, its half-yearly deep clean to get rid of any dirt and bacteria.
It's all hands on deck to get the job done as quickly as possible, whilst keeping a wary eye on this 5-metre-long anaconda.
Before the old soil can be removed, all of Optimus's South American roommates need to be temporarily rehomed.
4 plicker lizards are hiding somewhere in here. It's just a case of finding them.
These guys have got fantastic camouflage, especially with the bark and the rocks. And the fact that the plickers are so small and nimble, it actually makes it almost impossible for Optimus to catch them. They're way too small to be a meal for her as well.
If even Optimus can't catch those sneaky lizards, you might wonder what hope keepers Jenny and Ash have of spotting them. Could they be there?
Or over here?
It's behind you. No, not over there, Jenny.
Ooh, hello. Looks like Cam has found something. It didn't look like a plicker to me, though. What you got, bro?
Sorry, guys. Caught a cricket, but unfortunately he will probably be dinner now. Not for me, obviously for the lizards.
But where are they hiding?
Aaron?
It's up top there, top left.
With Turtle found behind the ivy plant.
I got one. Free to go.
And now Smiley, who is hiding by the pool.
Boxed up and weighed, they can be released into their temporary home.
And voila.
So just one left to find, right?
And we're on a roll.
There is another one up here.
Nice job. All right.
Success.
So this one is little one.
Little one. It's like me.
Yes, little one. But you and Tyler do realise lizard hide-and-seek isn't over yet, don't you?
How good was that? Mate. Pro lizard catchers. Easy.
You sure you got them all?
Yeah,
sure,
obviously.
Sure. You're positive?
Yeah, sure.
Interesting, because there's literally one sat on top of the waterfall right now as we speak.
Oh well, so much for teamwork. Thankfully, Jenny has caught the final lizard, short tail, meaning between us, job complete. Forget lizards' tails, I can spot my brother's tall tails a mile off. But how good are you at telling fact from fake?
Today, we're with our group of Bennett's wallabies. Now, wallabies come from Australia and Tasmania. They are from the same family as kangaroos, known as macropods, and that translates into large foot. And it's because, well, they have large feet. So, for today's fact or fake, wallabies can't hop or walk backwards. Is that a fact or is it fake? Let me know what you think.
Fact. If they can walk and hop forward, why can't they walk and hop backwards? Fake. Fake. Because they don't have eyes on the back of their heads.
I cannot ever remember one go backwards once.
Those are all really good thoughts, but it is in fact, well, a fact. Wallabies can't hop backwards or walk backwards, and that is because of their very impressive tail. The tails are very long and muscular, which means they're not particularly flexible, and so they just get in the way. However, they do play an important role in keeping wallabies upright and stopping them from tilting either backwards or forwards.
So that was a true tale.
Back with Optimus the Anaconda, we've started removing some of the old bark and soil for our deep clean of her habitat.
But the clock is ticking.
We've got to make sure we stay this end because Optimus is on the move and obviously we don't want to try and disturb her too much, so big snake.
Worst case scenario is that Optimus attacks someone. She has got a good old reach if she really wanted to strike for them, and of course if she was to wrap round, she could suffocate them. But that ain't gonna happen. She's all right. She's, I shouldn't say that really, should I?
Optimus is currently getting closer and closer. She's currently stalking us.
We're not taking any chances. To work as safely as possible, Jenny is taking control of the team.
One of you guys wants to come up and do this bit, and then the other person stand that side and watch her with me as well. That'd be great.
As the head of reptiles, Jenny has worked at the zoo for more than 16 years and knows pretty much everything there is to know about snakes.
Jenny, I think you're doing very well with your team leading.
I try.
Yeah.
Hopefully not being too bossy for you guys.
No.
Bossy is all good if it keeps us safe from Optimus. As a team, we need to work quietly as well as quickly.
Snakes may not have ears, but they are still very sensitive to sound vibrations, which they feel through their jaws.
Got to watch your head in here, plenty of little obstacles. Ow.
Cam and Tyler really need to keep the noise down.
Camera hitting every obstacle on the way. How's Optimus doing?
Optimus is not overly stressed out by us being in here with all the noise and vibrations at the moment, which is good. I'm just slowly guiding her away with the hook.
In the wild, these huge snakes are found in the tropical rivers of South America. Here at the zoo, it's important to make Optimus's habitat as similar to those places as possible.
Whew, bit warm.
Yep, that means the temperature's set at a sweltering hot 30 degrees Celsius.
It's like being in Brazil or the Amazon. This is intense. Bright pink. Hey, had to be done.
Did it though? So, with the last of the old bark and soil removed, it's now in with the new to replace it.
Which leaves just the remaining logs and branches to be positioned.
That's heavy. All good.
But there's a problem.
Between us and them is soundproof glass, so they cannot hear a word we say.
Thankfully, Jenny and headkeeper James are so in tune they can communicate through the glass.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or maybe not.
So we want to try and get them to move that log back to where it was.
Yeah.
Back to how it was.
We'll just have to resort to charades.
Why do they hate me? No.
How are we doing?
It's pretty pointless.
Well, we got there in the end. With the final finishing touches added, it's time for Optimus Prime to roam again and admire our teamwork.
Oh, look at her. Checking out her new area. It's great to see. And I like to think Optimus is pretty happy with the incredible work that has been done in the enclosure. So well done for coordinating it all, Jenny.
It's the teamwork together that's made a big difference, so thank you guys very much.
It's all right for some.
There are lots of laid-back and slow-moving animals here at the zoo.
But there's slow, and then there's static.
Since Cletus, the West African dwarf crocodile, arrived a few weeks back, it's like he's been playing a game of musical statues.
He's so good at staying still that, despite trying, very few keepers have been able to catch him moving.
The reason Cletus is always the last statue standing is because he's a cold-blooded reptile.
This behaviour is nothing to be alarmed about, it's just him effectively warming up. Cold-blooded animals rely on heat to give them energy to move around. What they will do out in the wild is they will stay nice and still under the sun so they can effectively bask, or here at the zoo, he'll lay in a particular spot where he feels nice and warm, which will give him the energy to then start moving around.
I like a challenge though, and I'm determined to see Cletus moving. I've got something up my sleeve that's sure to get him on the go.
Favourite fish? Roach.
In the wild, feeding time is when crocodilians are at their speediest, lying in wait before seizing their prey.
They can be so still for so long, but then you can just see that short burst of power when they need it as well. It's amazing the speed that they have.
Crocodiles aren't just snappy eaters. In fact, some can run as fast as 20 miles per hour.
Quite snap that one off easy.
Nothing gets between Cletus and his lunch.
There are hundreds of animals at the zoo. Some are big, some are small, some are furry,
And some are just super cute.
yes, it's time for Cute Alert. Who's that peeking their teensy-weensy nose out of the tunnel? It's Nuwara the Rusty Spotted cat, the world's smallest wild cat species. She's so diddy she could fit in the palm of your hand. But she isn't a little kitten, she's actually a granny cat at the ripe old age of 11. Oh, bless. That won't stop her though. This little old lady is mighty and still quick and light on her petite paws. Her big bright eyes are almost 6 times more sensitive than a human's, perfect for sensing what's around her as she leaps around her wooded home. Nuwara, the little old granny cat. Oh, so cute.
There are many tight-knit teams at the zoo.
Perhaps the noisiest and most energetic crew has always been our family of Asian short-clawed otters.
Here we see Dad Cammy
Named after me.
and his 3 sons, Snoopy, Douglas, and Whisper.
All this rowdy fun is important.
Playing together helps keep their family bond strong. And as we're learning, for this gang in particular, teamwork really is what makes the dream work.
Now an elderly otter at 17, Dad Cammy is completely blind. So he relies on his young sons to guide him around their habitat.
Whisper in particular took to sticking his bum out for Cammy to follow, using his nose.
But today, we're waking up to some really sad news at the zoo.
Whisper, the youngest of the otters, became seriously ill and has unexpectedly died.
Sadly, in the early hours of last night, we lost the youngest member of our short-clawed otter family, Whisper, and it has come as a complete shock for the entire team here at the zoo, and obviously his family members.
They're looking around their home, they're calling for him, and they are comforting each other as well.
It's like they're trying to find Whisper, and obviously they're not sure what's happened themselves, but knowing the family group they've got and the family group we are as well, you kind of see yourselves in them in a way, don't you? So it's like, it's gutting. The hardest part of working with animals is saying goodbye.
We don't just care for animals at our own zoo, we also support conservation projects all over the world.
This provides a vital opportunity to learn new things about how to best look after animals.
I just got soaked.
Recently, we travelled to Chimp Island in Uganda.
And yeah, they're cool. Listen to that. This place is incredible. So many chimpanzees. They're just so relaxed. It's beautiful to see.
This small island is a peaceful home for more than 50 chimpanzees rescued from the illegal pet trade. Now, sadly, they would not survive on their own in the wild. But here on the island, the chimps can live their lives as freely as possible, wandering around and finding natural foods in the forest.
4 times a day, they emerge for treats to be provided, including bananas, pineapples, and their favourite fleshy tropical fruit.
So this is jackfruit.
Chimpanzees have a good diet.
So we are just going to toss the food to the chimpanzee. Sometimes they raise up their hand, so they will do everything possible to get your attention.
Aaron's terrible throw. So bad.
Nice catch! It's time to head home, happy in the knowledge that this team of chimps are living as wild a life as they possibly can, and with the new insights into how to care for orphaned animals.
Returning to the 1-Zoo-3 Zoo, the gang are back together with head keeper James.
We're hoping he can do the heavy lifting for us on a job for the Bactrian camels.
Good. Just down in the middle there.
As desert animals, Mo and Navas need bags and bags of fresh sand to help keep their habitat in tip-top condition.
And that is 1 ton of sand.
It's 2 tons of sand.
3 tons of sand.
In other words, a lot of sand. Okay, so what's the plan? Working in harmony, one efficient team?
3 sand piles, 3 brothers, bit of a competition. Whoever can spread their sand pile the fastest, and obviously neatest, wins.
Game on.
All right, ready, boys? 3, 2, 1. Get a bit out of breath.
Probably Cam's going to win, but his pile was like half the size of mine. Mo is, come over to have a little look.
In the wild, Bactrian camels live in the rocky deserts of China and Mongolia, where temperatures can become searingly hot at more than 40 degrees Celsius.
Camels are perfectly adapted for life on the sand. They've got extra wide feet, which means that they can balance out their body weight, especially as the sand moves underneath them. They also have an extra eyelid and extra long eyelashes. So if there's sandstorms or anything like that, they can still see where they're going.
All right, I am done. That easy. And they've still got ages to go for them. I'm just faster, stronger, more intelligent.
Don't forget modest, Cam.
The list goes on, to be honest. Even the camels are impressed.
Clearly.
Come on, Ty, chop chop.
Well done.
Thank you. Who do you reckon's won then out of us three?
I'm going to sit on the fence and say you've all done a great job.
Boo, you can't sit on the fence. Get out of here.
Oh, it's to pick one individual. I'd say Tyler.
Can?
He spread it further.
Tyler.
Well, I call for a second opinion from Mo and Navas. Whose pile of sand do you prefer?
Nice try, but clearly a win for me on all counts.
Things you love to see. Mo has gone and sat down in the sandpit that I put together, and he's having the best time. He's loving it, aren't you, mate?
Sandbathing is a way camels groom themselves to keep their fur in perfect condition. Happy, mate?
God, I tell you what a busy day it's been today.
I know, but little bonus at the end. Tower of Lameness.
Whee!
I know, what do you think? It's been a great day. We've given Optimus's home an entire refurb, and on top of that, we've added all this sand into the camel home as well. It's been brilliant.
Yeah, and I think, full credit to the whole team that's been involved, but the best thing about today has been, working with my two brothers.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. We're pretty lucky to be able to work together so closely. Actually, talking of brothers, where's Cam?
Yeah, where actually is Cam?
I'm in here.
What?
What are you doing in there? No.
Guys, come back. I thought we were a team.